Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the TMOS Extra Cruise Edition. And we're going to talk about the Derby Party as well. We are very, very excited, and we wanted to give you some information on our cruise coming up the December 5th, weekend of December 5th. We are very, very excited to be cruising to Nassau on the MSC Seaside, and we are providing you with all the answers you need so you can be an informed cruiser. We have a bunch of cruise questions, and we even have a couple of Derby Party questions as well.
Oh, good.
First of all, the cruise. Let's get to that. And do you want to run the commercial, or do you not want to run the commercial? It's up to you. We can run the commercial.
Let's not run the
cruise.
commercial.
Let's not run the commercial. Let's just talk about. You know what? Do you want to deal with the questions first, Josh, or do you want to have the little tour of the ship as
I think we should deal with the questions.
Okay.
We got a bunch of questions sent in. I kind of combined some of the questions because some of the people sent the same question in.
Understood. Yeah.
So,
Okay. All right.
But I came up with 13 questions that people have been asking about the Love Boat.
All right, let me get the Derby Party questions out first, and then we'll move into
Okay.
the TMOS Love
Sure.
Boat. First question says, is the hat contest just Derby-style hats, or is any headwear acceptable? Think Jaden Castle hat. Who's Jaden Castle? What's the hat?
Remember Jaden Smith wore that hat that was
That
a
looked
castle
like a
shape
castle.
on his head?
I think we accept any headwear. However, the contest is a ladies' hat contest. So that's really, if you think that your hat would be special enough to blow out the regular Derby ladies' hats, then, wear whatever the hell you want on your head.
Whoever is going to choose the winner, I think, will be moved by outrageousness and effort. So if your Jaden Smith Castle hat is outrageous, a real head turner, I'd say
right.
you have a chance.
Okay, second question says, the Derby Party is on Saturday evening. Is anything else going on that weekend?
People want to make a weekend about it.
Yeah, well, we have Mass on Sunday.
No, I mean, we'll be there for the Derby Party and make your own fun. Yes, go to the Peking Gourmet, go to a baseball game, have a ball, have a fantastic time, and but we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, the National Cathedral is a beautiful, often overlooked D.C. landmark. Go see the cathedral.
Thanks so much. And, it sounds like somebody wants to get in our cars and go off to another. Yes,
I'm going
go
to the
ahead.
Oriole game on Sunday if anyone wants to go.
Okay.
They can
I'm
join
flying
me.
home on Sunday, if anybody wants to know. That's,
Dear Mike
the way it
O'Mara Show, I was wondering if Mike would like to share a boutique hotel room with me on the night of the Kentucky Derby.
But I will tell you that, the Peking Gourmet might be in the cards for me. So if you want to,
They have a Chinese
stalk.
restaurant in Florida. Go there.
No, they don't. Not really. Not a good one. All right, on to the TMOS Love Boat. What level of drink package is included? That's a good question for
Yeah.
Josh Soroka.
From what I can tell, unlimited consumption of all drinks up to $6, which includes draft Heineken and Miller Lite. Dedicated selection of house wines by the glass, select spirits and cocktails, as well as non-alcoholic cocktails, soft drinks, fruit juices, bottled mineral water, energy drinks, classic hot drinks like espresso, cappuccino, tea, coffees.
Do you want to run the ship in the background while we're doing this segment? I think this would be
Oh, that'd
fun
be
to
cool.
just take
Yeah.
a look at it.
A nice visual,
So
yeah.
another booze question. Thank you for Mr. Soroka, a font of information. We can just turn that down a little
There
bit
we
just
go.
to run the video. Number two, another old. We got it. Okay, there it
Oh,
is.
gorgeous.
Can bottles of wine be purchased on board for in-room consumption? Can I bring
Yes.
my own?
Yes and yes.
So you
There's
can bring your own
limits.
vino?
You can bring your own, and you might have to pay like an uncorking fee, but they do allow you to bring it
Even
on.
if it's a box, because the box doesn't have a cork.
Hey, oh man, look at that ship! Look at that!
I
Doesn't
can't
that look
wait.
like space age? That is
Yeah.
so cool, man! Oh man, art gallery.
Look for Mike in the art gallery.
I'll be there all weekend.
Well, I mean the portrait.
commissioned just for this weekend. Let's see. What time will the boat start boarding? There's a detailed question right there.
Yeah. It's like 11 a.m. 10, 11, something like that. They're open up. We leave port at 5, and you have to be on board 2 hours before leaving port.
Is this the type of thing where the early bird gets the worm? Like if you get there super early, will you be able to be at the front of the line?
If you get there super early, you're at the front of the line, but your room might not be ready. So you might have to go on and start drinking.
Okay, I get it.
Also, I know this from a fact. If you're there at the beginning of the front of the line, you deal with a lot less crowd because it does peak. As it gets closer and closer to when you set sail, the crowds become overwhelming. I will be arriving early. I don't like to deal with the waiting.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're a VIP, aren't you? Isn't he going to be on a VIP?
I think VIP gets early on board.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're bringing me on by copter or anything.
By the way,
no, crane.
Shut up.
Rob will be arrived. By the way, I'm going to hit a ding when I think we've reached the dumb question.
Hey, there's Rob arriving.
But
On the zip line?
Yeah. Rob saying he's going to get there early. That gets
Great.
Come on, what's wrong with you? Come on,
You got to get. I'm Mike. I think
fun.
Just for fun, I'll get there.
You're a performer, Rob. You're going to be This is your cruise, the TMOS cruise. I don't think that I think there will be accommodations made since you are going to be performing. All right, I have to remind you sometimes. You're a star, Rob Spiewak. You are a star. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's the boarding. Is there anything due to kill time before the boat opens?
No,
That's
Miami is historically pretty
Miami.
much a dead town. So
did I hit the right one by any chance?
Yeah, dumb question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. Come on, go to breakfast for Christ's sake. All right,
go to the place where all the buildings are so pretty. What's that in Miami where they got all the pretty painted buildings in the pastel colors?
The Art Deco district of South Beach. Hey, so the first question was what level of drink package is included? Is this the same question?
Yes.
What does the 15 drink limit cover?
Well, I can add to that. We already went over that list, but I can add that it resets at 6 a.m. So if you hit your 15 limit, you have to wait until 6 a.m. to refresh that.
Now, if I'm drinking high noons, I'll probably
not that you're planning ahead.
No, but I mean, if you're drinking something like a Miller Lite, right? Starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, you probably have to. I think the vast majority of people that like an evening cocktail, will probably be okay with the 15 drink
When's the
limit.
last time you've killed a 12-pack of beer and 4 more in a day?
That's
what you got.
I have not. That's a
and
great,
if you really get
point.
into a crisis, come to me. I won't be drinking. You can have one of my 16.
There you go. What is the Yacht Club and what does it cover?
It's a bunch of money. It includes luxury suites, a personalized butler, exclusive dining, private pool and sun deck, and access to the thermal spa. And
Private pool like from your room?
No, like a pool that only the rich people can get to.
It's
Glitterati
probably
pool.
like your own level. It's probably like its own level,
And
like
it's
maybe the
nude.
top level. Yeah,
It's called the Baby Billy pool.
Right. And we've been told some of our people have purchased that.
All right. Hey, there you go.
So they can look down on us.
Okay,
Sure.
that's good. Let's see here. How many devices are allowed with the Wi-Fi package?
2 per person at a time. So you can disconnect your laptop and connect an iPad or something if you need to.
What are the different excursions offered, and how do we purchase? One of them is halibut fishing. I'm kidding.
Right. What tour are you leading, Rob?
All right.
I'm
so the
going to
excursion.
I'm doing Scrod Night, which is a nighttime fishing excursion.
Yeah. How many? Let me see. What are the different excursions? Well, there's a private island, correct?
Yeah.
Right. Well, we're going to stop at a
included.
private island.
There's the trip to
That's
Nassau.
included.
Also included.
At Nassau, you'll have different excursion options where you can, go swim with the pigs or
Go to the big casino.
The casino or the water park.
Go to the casino with the pigs.
You can once you sign up, you get access to the MSC at Sea app, and in there is where you purchase all your excursions.
Is this man doing a job?
He's doing
here?
a great
job.
job.
Is this a valuable asset for our listeners?
The last time I was in Nassau, Mike, I climbed a waterfall, and it was wonderful.
Really?
I don't know if they offered that excursion.
Was it an
but I really
excursion or you just doing something?
No, it was an excursion.
You
was.
climbed a waterfall?
Yeah, it was.
You mean you climbed next to a waterfall?
Yeah, and then we sat in the
I
waterfall.
always knew you could walk on water, but I was just that was interesting.
No,
yeah.
They have rocks on either side. I don't know how man-made it is, but it was a massive jungle waterfall, and you get to climb up by it and then sit in the waterfall, which is amazing. I mean, there's a lot of these things are great.
I think climb up next to it makes a lot more sense than climb a waterfall. Because I was picturing you in the waterfall going up with water hitting you.
You said
when I went up,
when
it
I was
actually
in
stopped the
Nassau,
waterfall.
I climbed a waterfall.
Well, that's what they called it in the excursion package, climbing a waterfall, because you go up next to it. Mike, I'm really sorry I brought it up, but it was a great excursion.
You tired today?
I think Nassau's also where you can go to the rum cake factory.
Yeah, I think I'm staying on the boat. No, I'll go. I might go to Bahia. I think that's what it's
What's
called.
that?
It's one of the casinos.
Or Atlantis is there.
Atlantis is right next to it.
Do you have to wear? Is it a tuxedo, like a tuxedo casino, like a James
Yes,
Bond
just
casino?
like Monte Carlo. That's exactly
God,
right.
Pack your white coat.
I can't. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a tuxedo in a casino in my lifetime, in my entire years
have?
on this planet.
I wore mine to the Golden Nugget.
Did you? Yeah. Very exciting. That's good. You're right about that. All right, so we've got that one done. What can be added to the TMOS gift bags, and when is the deadline? Is that somebody who wants to donate to the
this
bag?
Is fun. Yeah, we've got stuff covered in the gift bag like T-shirt, magnet, lanyards, wristbands. But some listeners, if you remember in Vegas, they were handing out friendship bracelets and the baby Jesuses and stuff. And listeners want to get ahead of time and get those in the gift bags. So people can do that. If you're interested in doing that, you just have to talk to me, and I'll work it all out with you.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Here's my little baby Jesus.
You saved yours. Mine
Yeah.
got lost in the shuffle. I want another one, though. I want to get another one. You're listening, listeners? Okay. Is there a special spot reserved for TMOS on the private island where we can all have sex?
It's called the G spot.
Gross. No. Is there a special?
No, but I'm sure you'll run into someone at the beach or more likely the bar.
By the
Because
way,
the
this
drink
is
package,
cruise.
Bar, yeah.
the drink package covers on the private island.
Yeah, I encourage everybody to, branch out, meet new friends.
Yeah.
And I hope that we come back from the cruise with a bevy of new listeners. I'm looking at let's see. What is there to do on the private island?
Each other.
There's a bar, there's a beach, there's water.
Yeah. I mean,
There
really,
it
it's
is.
sort of a loaded question.
Hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the second one that I get that.
Okay, so I'm on an uninhabited private island with crystal blue waters and pearl white sand. Now what?
Right. Let's see. Is there a way I can get access to a kitchen?
This guy wants to prepare a meal for everyone while on the cruise ship.
No.
There's no way.
It doesn't work that way.
You can't even bring food onto the cruise.
Yeah, they and by the way, there are
More
people
omelets,
that
Mr. O'Mara?
there are people that are very well paid to provide you with delicious gourmet and regular day food that I think will be fantastic.
Did that listener offer what he wanted to cook for us?
Something special is all it
Yeah,
said.
I'm sure it's special.
Very, very yummy.
Uncle Baby Billy borscht.
Can you run the video one more time? Because I didn't look at it again because I wanted
need to look at it.
I love to just look at the cruise, the MSC Seaside, and that's the name of the ship. That's it. That's the real ship right there.
19 decks, Mike. 19 decks.
That is something. That is just. I look forward to that part. Believe it or not, of all the things on this cruise that I look forward to, just being on that ship, being on that, it's been so long, and the last one would be antiquated that I went on, decades ago. This is the first time I've been on a cruise. That just looks so
One of
cool.
the things they're really proud of on this boat, or ship, I should say, is that opening area is 5 stories. That area that with the staircases, the Grand
Incredible.
Palace. And if you think about a 5-story ceiling, that's amazing. And
I
the
think
whole
you're
boat is
challenged. You will be challenged to get it all in in the
Look
long
out.
weekend that we're going. I will tell you, look at that. If you're a chocoholic, God almighty.
I don't know what I just saw. I think I saw a chair made of chocolate.
That is so cool.
I'll be on that chair.
That is so neat.
And
I'm
I've lost
really
count of
excited
pools.
about
I've
it.
lost
Josh,
count of the pools.
Our thanks to Josh Soroka for connecting with the right people to put this together,
Attaboy,
based
Josh.
on a little cruise that Josh went on, and he came up with this. I am just so excited. May 15th is the deadline for the TMOS cruise. Now, here's how this is going to work. Josh, correct me if I'm wrong. After the deadline of the 15th, you can still sign up, but you may be, we will not have the rooms blocked out that we have.
Right.
So,
And you can't, I know how people think, and you want to be cheap, and you want to just say, oh, I'm going to go book it on my own and be on the same ship as them. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
You'll be on the same ship. You won't be able to join the live show. You won't get the drink package. You won't get the Wi-Fi.
You got to go
It's
through
a good
us.
deal. We're not trying to rip you off. It's
As
a
much
good
as
deal
we're
just to
saving
get
you
all
money,
together.
yeah, the live show is a big part of this that we're doing, and the Jeopardy is a big part of it that we're doing also, and the TMOS cocktail party is set aside specially for us. So we're very, very exciting. I didn't see the whole basketball court because I was reading the questions. I didn't see that. That is just, and that right there, if you love the sea like I do, I love being on the water. That, to me, is one of the best parts of all, is to be part of this. And just, it is something else. The majesty of these ships. I've been in Miami a bunch of times where you see them from the road, and to be on one of these just after such a long time, if you've never experienced it, I think it looks like something that'll be really, really special. As far as culinary excursions, Rob Spiewak, do you have anything from a culinary standpoint that you would be looking forward to more than any other? You've got more recent cruising experience than I do.
What I've been looking at here is looking that they have boutique, almost bistros. I mentioned earlier the chocolate cafe.
Smaller
but other just
restaurants, right?
Smaller restaurants. Those are what I'll try to hit.
Yeah.
Well, some of those I know they'll charge you more for.
I'm up for it. I think it'll be fun.
That's cool.
Remember when I went to the steakhouse on my last cruise, they had to give me shoes. So
is
I
that
will
the
pack-
cages? Are those the cages where we'll have our TMOS dancers? That's good. I will be going
among
on
the children.
I will be going on the water slide, and yes, and the bowling. Boy, bowling.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Look at that. Fantastic.
Head there after your 15 drinks.
Last time I did the
straight.
water slide on my last cruise, Mike, and got stuck. So I'll have to be careful.
Here he goes.
It looked very much like the document tube at a bank.
Very cool. That's it. That's all the information we have. Anything you want to add, Josh? Anything that we're leaving out
No,
here?
help us out. Make us look good. Sign up early.
Yes, sign up early. That
Let's
really
fill
does
those
make
cabins
the show,
up so they
look
open
good.
up more.
Let's do that. And, we'd love to get them to open up more cabins for us. That would be a true thrill for us. It's the MSCC side, the weekend of December 5th. We look forward to seeing you on this wonderful cruise, and it's going to be one of the best events we have ever done. That's it. Enjoy. Thank you. Do we have the music play out here, ladies and gentlemen? There
Do you
we
want
go.
to play out with our standard music?
Whatever
We can
you
do
want.
that.
No, whatever you want to do. That's it. That's it. That's awesome. Look forward to it. That's the MSCC side. That's the TMOS Love Boat cruise. We will see you there. And thanks for joining us, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So long, folks.
Want more? Make sure you check out The Michael Marabona Show. Get it at michaelmarashow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.